Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Church of Meaning. You know what time it is? It's time to smash that like, baby. To summon your fellow parishioners
Akira.
to the Church of Meaning.
One of the things I tend to do is to look at symbolic representations through the lens of evolutionary biology, rather than assuming that these representations are mere superstitions or play no functions. Like we have the idea that there's a deity that's father-like. So it's a disembodied spirit in some sense that's eternal, that has eternal characteristics. It's like, okay, well, strip it of its metaphysics. If you strip it of its metaphysics and just look at it as a biological phenomena, it's like, well, what might the idea that there's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father. What might that be a reflection of? Well, it's like, well, there's you imitating your father, but your father imitated his father, and his father, and his father, and his father imitated his father. So in some sense, what your father actually imitated was the pattern of fathers across time. And you can think of the transcendent father as the pattern of fathers across time. When a child imitates his father in pretend play, when I'm pretending to be my father, I'm observing my father across multiple situations. And then I'm abstracting out the commonalities in behavior and attitude across those situations that make him father. And then I incorporate that and dramatize it in my pretend play. It's unbelievably sophisticated. And so it's what the child is doing in pretend play is coming to embody the disembodied spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father,
Spirit of the Father.
There's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father. And so you think, well, that is a disembodied spirit. It's a disembodied spirit that's incarnated in the collective of fathers across time. And what is that? Well, it's a judge, that's for sure. It's a judge. Even when you interact with the hierarchy of men who are currently alive, something can be abstracted out of that. It's like the patriarchal spirit. And if you don't think that's judging you, you are not thinking.
Yeah.
It's absolutely judging you. That's what rank orders you in a hierarchy. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father.
Yeah! What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Sunday. Welcome to the Church of Meaning. This is the Church of Meaning. We are here. We are gathered here today, brothers and sisters, to worship. Yeah.
Yeah, baby, what is up? What is up? How you doing? We're here. Quarantine Stream 21. 21. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. 21, baby. It's Sunday. Welcome to the Church of Meaning. What a beautiful feeling. Raise your hands up to the ceiling. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah. We're here, baby. We woke up. We got it We woke up and we got our asses onto this here internet to gather here together, celebrate this glorious thing. The glorious thing that Franz Kafka called the greatest gift of all. That's that shit you got first thing this morning. You woke up, you got it. You got it yesterday too. And the day before yesterday. Shit, you've been getting it every day for many, many years now, baby. Look at you. The greatest gift of all, every day. That's better than Christmas. Every day. Oh shit. Oh shit, baby. It's Sunday night. It's the Church of Meaning. I am your host, Akira the Don. AKA Splash Donovan the Great. Yo. First ministry of the Church of Meaning, the Pope of Dope. Abandon hope, all demons. You are not welcome here. Get ye hence, demon. This is not your time, baby. This is our time. Woo! Yeah. Shouts out to everybody looked in. Yeah, look at these beautiful people. Look at this beautiful congregation. Look at these bad motherfuckers here. Ooh. You better smash that like, baby. We're gonna get down tonight. Yeah, we're gonna get down. Like we always do this time, I'm gonna play you some music. I'm gonna execute a very special DJ set because they're all very special, baby, because they're done just for you. You. Just for you. Here, we're here for you. And we're all here, brothers and sisters, on this fine Sunday of our Lord. What day is it? April 5th, 2020. 2020 AD. What a time to be alive. Live in the big recorded human history. Yeah, make some noise for Kelly Smith. Says this is our time. Damn right it's our time. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for being here. Damn straight it's our time. This is not the time for unwavy creatures. No, this is not the time for unwavy creatures. This is not the time for basement dark dwelling creatures. This is the time for you and me and all of us to get after it, to go further me mighty, to realize our potential in this lifetime, to achieve alignment with our highest potential self. Hell yeah! Shit, why the fuck not? Why the hell not? What else is there to do? Do you have something better to do? Do you have something better to do with this life of yours than achieve alignment?
Akira.
I'm not sure you do. Damn, man, what's cracking? What's cracking? What's the vibes? What's the vibes? Let me know what the vibes is. I mean, I would say the vibes is vibes. But you know me. You know how I feel about those sorts of things, my guy, my girl, my friend, my people, my beautiful congregation of weightlings. Yo! Wave Tribe, what is cracking? Yeah. Shouts out to everyone who's locked in early. We had people locked in like 4 hours ago. Sheila was here 4 hours ago. What up, Sheila? YouTube Hero Alex was here 4 hours ago. So check your DMs. I have not checked my DMs. Yeah, man. What up, Pat Zia? What up, Pushing? What up, Ivan? What up, Cindy Bailey? Yeah. Yeah, what up, Chris? What up, Brian? What up, Gregory? What up, Open Pluto? Vibes! It's Vibes o'clock. That's what time it is. It's Vibes o'clock. It's the peak recorded human history, and we are here together. Guess what? Guess what? It's a beautiful day to be alive. Yo! I got a bag of new tunes again today. Flamingos just dropped a new album. It's sick. So we got some of that to play for you. We got some vibes, we got some soulful vibes today. You know, it's the Church of Meaning. What a beautiful feeling. Raise your hands to the fucking ceiling and say hallelujah! Yeah. Yo, I would like to welcome Pastor Alan Watts. Akira. He's got something to share with you. What's up, Alan Watts? How you feeling today, my guy? Excuse me, sorry, I spoke over you. Very rude of me, Alan Watts.
Let me try from the first to indicate the point that we're aiming at. The point is this, that human consciousness is at the same time as being a form of awareness and sensitivity and understanding, it's also a form of ignorance. The ordinary everyday consciousness that we have leaves out more than it takes in. The ordinary everyday consciousness that we have leaves out more than it takes in. And because of this, it leaves out things that are terribly important. It leaves out things that would, if we did know them, allay our anxieties and fears and horrors. And if we could extend our awareness, you see, to include those things that we leave out, we would have a deep interior peace. Because we would all know the one thing that you mustn't know. The ordinary everyday consciousness that we have leaves out more than it takes in. The ordinary everyday consciousness that we have leaves out more. You know, according to the rules of our particular social game, the one thing you mustn't know, that's really not allowed, that is the lowdown on life.
Smash that like, baby.
On the one hand means the real dirt on things, but the lowdown is also what is profound, what is mysterious, what is in the depths, and there's something left out. And our everyday consciousness screens this out in the same way that when you say you have weaving, you have, say, on this rug here in front of us, when the black finishes here, the black threads will go underneath and then appear again over here, then they'll go underneath the white and then they'll appear again over here, you know? So that the back will be the obverse pattern of the front. Now, the world is like that. The ordinary everyday consciousness that we have leaves out more than it takes in. The ordinary everyday consciousness that we have leaves out more. Our sense organs are selective. They pick out certain things. They're receptive. For example, we have a small band, what you might call a spectrum of light, of sound, of tactile sensation and so on, to which the human organism is sensitive. But we know that outside that small band, there is a huge range of vibrations to which we have built instruments that are sensitive. Things like cosmic rays, ultraviolet rays, gamma rays, hard X-rays, and so on. They're all outside the band of our spectrum. And obviously, there are things that are outside the range of our instruments. We may build new instruments someday which will evoke, bring into our consciousness other orders of vibration altogether, but yet, as yet, we don't know about. So you could imagine, you see, the universe is a vast system of vibrations. and has infinite possibilities. The ordinary, everyday consciousness that we have leaves out more than it takes in. The ordinary, everyday consciousness that we have leaves out more than it takes in. The ordinary, everyday consciousness that we have leaves out more than it takes in. The ordinary, everyday consciousness that we have leaves out more than it takes in. The ordinary, everyday consciousness that we have leaves out more than it takes.
Yeah! Make some noise for my guy Alan Watts. Thank you, Alan Watts. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful way to kick off things right here at the Church of Meaning on this fine Sunday, April 5th, 2020 AD. Auspicious. Powerful day to be alive. Many powerful things happen in the world today. Many, many powerful things happen in the world today that are guiding us towards the light, guiding us towards our destiny. One foot in front of the other. Yeah. Woo! How we doing, gang? How we doing, gang? How we feeling? What's going on with you? It is a goddamn crazy time. It's a crazy time. It's a crazy, crazy time. I have been having so many dreams, brothers and sisters. So many dreams. So many dreams. It's very strange. Don C, welcome to the channel. Welcome new member Don C. That's for you, my guy. Thank you for being here. Shouts out to all the members. You get to download the mixes every day. Every day I'm up till silly o'clock in the morning, rendering and mastering and putting these things together, and you get that every day. There'll be some new behind the scenes of the Alan Watts album dropping this week on the members tab of the channel, and you can also download the new Gary V album, for example, there, and all sorts of wonderful things. It's a beautiful thing to be a member of the Wave. That's right, Wave Tribe. That's right. I've been having dreams. And why this is strange is because I didn't have dreams for like 14 years. 14 years. You can stop dancing now, Lem. You can chill a bit. Okay, you too, Lisa. Lisa, chill. You, Mr. Scroll, you can stop scrolling. You can stop scrolling, Mr. Scrolling. You, Mr. Scene, you can change to this view. This is a kind of good view. You like this view? Down there, you can see my social addresses. In case you're like, oh, I didn't realize Akira the Don was on Twitter. Yes, he is, and he's very good on Twitter. He's very useful on Twitter. He's dropping bars on Twitter. Oh, yeah. Where else? We're on that Spotify. There's so much music for you to listen to. We on that, what's that other icon? I can't even tell what these icons are. What's that one supposed to be? Shit, I designed this thing too. Terrible. Okay. I've been having dreams, okay? And this is weird because I haven't had dreams for 14 years. It comes in weird. Like the last time I was really, really heavy dreaming was in the mid-thousands when I was in New York and Los Angeles making my debut album. When I was signed to Interscope Records, and Jimmy Iovine had told me I was going to do for rap what the Beatles did to rock. Little did he know he was right. It just was going to take a little longer than he thought. But yeah, I was dreaming a lot then. I was dreaming heavy, and it was a heavy time. High weirdness was at an all-time high. Weird shit was popping off everywhere. Extraterrestrial shit was popping off everywhere. Creepy, deep shit was popping off everywhere. It was a time for the conspiratorially minded. It was a time for the strange. Weird shit was going on. Katrina was going on. You know, everyone was very upset with the president. The media, it was very, very strange, deep time. And I was having very, very vivid dreams all the time. Very, very, very vivid dreams. I had a dream that lasted, I think it was 7 years. The dream did. It was this whole dream, and I dreamed that society collapsed, and we sort of banded together and formed this tribe, and I was helping lead this tribe, and I think I was leading this tribe, and we kind of went all across America, We had backpacks and stuff. We had all sorts of crazy adventures. All sorts of lunatic stuff occurred. I had a family. I had a child. I had a son. You know? 7 years this went on, this dream, and then I woke up. It was like, holy shit, I just dreamed 7 years, and I could remember it all. And I started writing it down, because I didn't want it to go. And I wrote feverishly for like an hour or something, a long time. I wrote. And then something happened. Like, we were getting ready to leave the hotel we were in, me and my now wife, and the laptop got smacked off the table, and the hard drive, it was connected to a janky hard drive, like we used to get down. You know, you'd have a hard drive, and it was like a SATA hard drive connected to an encasing thing, and it pulled out and it hit the floor while the motor was still spinning, and took that dream with it, because as that happened, so too went the dream. And I didn't dream after that. I didn't really dream at all after that. And I haven't dreamt for years. And if I ever did have a dream, it would be like, I would wake and I was like, I think there was a dream, but it would, before I could even see the color of it, it would be gone pretty much, for the most part. But this past week or two, past couple of weeks, whatever it is, I've been dreaming like a motherfucker. I've been dreaming deep. I've been dreaming deep and vivid and long. And I can remember those dreams like days after the fact. I had a dream a couple of days ago. I was chilling with Jocko Willink at a football field, you know, and he was teaching me some stuff, and he gave me a jiu-jitsu towel, you know, and we had some very interesting conversations, and we had some ideas for songs. He had some ideas for riffs he wanted to play that are specific, that I can remember, that I can work out on the keyboard and put on the next album. Like, I don't know what's going on. But suddenly, my dreaming life has come alive, brothers and sisters. This whole other world. It's very strange, right? You close your eyes and you go off into another dimension, or something takes over your body. No one really knows what's going on. No one really knows. It's this whole huge amount of time that you're like elsewhere. Something else is going on. But now I'm goddamn, I'm paying attention. I'm aware of it. I'm remembering it. It's very strange. I don't know why. I was gonna ask, has this happened to you? How are your dreams lately? What's going on with you? Are you dreaming more than you were previously? Is it the same? I asked Twitter this earlier, and a lot of people hit me up saying the same thing was happening to them. Very interesting. Tanner Lawrence says Dreamwave, indeed. That's what this is, right? I remember when I first row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. I remember when I first heard that. I thought about it long and hard. I was a very small boy, you know, and I thought about it. I thought about it for years. For years it haunted me. And then around 2005, around the time of the last dreaming, the last time when it was really weird, really, really weird. It goes in sevens, right? It goes 7-7, and what was I saying? Yeah, I remember it suddenly hit me that, oh shit, that thing was just true. That thing was just straight up true. Life is but a dream. You know? Then I found Mr. Alan Watts, and he said, I wonder, what would you do if you had the power to dream any dream you wanted to? What would you do if you were God? What would you do if you were God and demons were running amok? What would you do? Yo. Cindy Betty says, I dream all over the place. I write down my most vivid ones. Yeah, it's free real estate, right? It's free shit. Pedro says, if you take doxycycline, an anti-malaria drug, you will have the craziest dreams known to man. Okay. I think that's cheating. Mimi says, I can always remember my dreams. Nice. Pedro says, I lucid dream fairly often and dream vividly. Nice. I taught Hercules to do that. Hercules was having nightmares, so I taught him how to lucid dream and control them. Now he does, and it's very cool. He got really excited when it worked. He's like, Dad, I did what you said, and I told him, you're not real, you're just a stupid dream, and I punched him in the face. My uncle used to, what's that thing? Astral projection? He used to do that shit, where you like meditate or whatever, and then you like come out of your body, and like, he used to go down to the post office and shit, and like see what was, and you could see what was going on, and he'd do shit like he'd go out and he'd be like, such and such a person's gonna walk by our house in 4 minutes, and then they wouldn't shit, and his wife got freaked out and made him stop. She was worried he would never come back, which is fair, you know. Maybe he wouldn't come back. You don't know. You don't know what's going on with these places. No one knows what's going on in these places. Christina Zen Christina says, really wild dreams, a little too real, while still being definitely fantastical. Stuff I can remember really wildly for a long time afterwards too. Well, she. Ryan Fu says, Hercules? Oh, sorry, that's my son. I probably should say that. That's my son. He's 7. He's very cool. He's having a bath right now. You know. Hey. Mushroom Wobbit said the strangest dream I ever had was when I was a child. I was trying to go somewhere. I was told that I couldn't enter the door to it and was told to wait. I waited by the door a whole year. Woo! Dreams can be like that, man. You can be in a dream for a long time. Yeah, I've known people who've had dreams that, like, it was a whole lifetime. Like a whole life. I mean, you know, I had like a 7-year dream. I've known people who had whole lifetime dreams. Like they grew up, they became old, like their wife died, and they woke up. What the fuck? And then you're like, well, you lived that. You lived that. So is it not real? I mean, like, what is it? Ryan Fu, he's got a practical question here. You know, we're going in the esoteric, but Ryan Fu says, how do you maintain such a wild schedule making music, Akira the Don? I just get after it, baby, every day. Just every day. Just keep moving like a goddamn shark. You know? I trust my instincts. I pay attention to synchronicity because synchronicity is a signpost, and I keep moving. If something presents itself to me, I do it. It's like, oh, you should do this, I'll do it. You know? I was just finishing a song earlier today, it just presented itself to me. It wasn't in the schedule, I have a schedule, but sometimes you got to allow things outside the schedule to come in. That's called inspiration. Basically what it is you need to be disciplined. You need to have that Jocko-willing discipline that gives you freedom, and it gives you the freedom to act upon inspiration when inspiration pops up. So you're disciplined, right? You keep working, you're moving, whatever it is you've chosen to do, you're just doing that. You're executing on it every day. You're executing, because it is the execution, the system of the execution that is itself the victory, is itself the point. What is it Jocko said about like pushing a rock up a mountain? The point is not to get up to the top of the mountain, the point is to be pushing the rock. And you just keep pushing that rock, you're gonna get to the top of the mountain regardless, you know? But that's not the point is to push the goddamn rock. You know, so the point is to execute, the point is to do, and the point is to do in such a fashion that you're keeping yourself sharp and ever improving, always just on the edge of your abilities. So you're always learning new stuff. There's always a kind of danger element. You could always just be about to like fall off that cliff, you know? Almost always just about to fall off that cliff into the unknown, into uncertainty. That's where the magic happens. You got to be so disciplined, right? Then so sharp that, you know, you like for just now, right? I'm just pressing buttons and things. I wasn't looking at some of those buttons because like I naturally kind of feel where they are because I've done this so much, you know? That allows me to try new things without having to worry about these things. I can pull in, like I did yesterday, I can pull in 200 records I've never listened to before of just straight vibes, knowing that they're vibes, and just maneuver through those records. You gotta be doing it every day, baby. And you gotta be in alignment. You gotta be in alignment with your highest potential self. Right? You got to be doing the thing that is the thing that you're supposed to be doing. And only you can know what that is, but you can find that out. And actually, when I say only you can know what that is, sometimes other people can help you find that out, like your mum. She might have noticed you being having a proclivity towards something in younger years. Sometimes other people can be a good mirror to show you what's really going on. Yo, what the fuck? Pedro Cat says, I love synchronicity. I prayed for my mum, and she won First Division Lotto and 11 of an 11th of 20 million, 165 grand. What? Yeah, that's epic activities. That is epic activities in 2020. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Wow. Congratulations to your mum. And How we doing? We got we need everyone to smash that like. We got to get our brothers and sisters in here who've yet to receive a notification. All right, so we've got to get that shit popping, then we can do our beautiful DJ set. So we're going to do a beautiful DJ set, you know? We're all going to come together and there's going to be beautiful music. Yes, there is. What was I going to tell you about? Something crazy happened today. And how could I describe that? You know, I've been talking about this theory of time travel. Sorry, I'm just putting on some appropriate music. Yeah. Whew. Hey, we got a new member. What up, Kaylee Smith? Is it Kaylee or Cali? You let me know. Is it Cali like California or Kaylee like that Marillion song, that beautiful Marillion song? Anyway, welcome to the way. Welcome to the Church of Meaning. We're happy to have you here. Our congregation is better for you being here, certainly. We're very grateful for your presence. Yeah. Tyson Lapetus says, thank you for all the music, man. I can't believe the albums keep getting even better. It's been a pleasure to listen to them. Oh, well, thank you. It's a pleasure to share them with you. It's a pleasure to have this wonderful audience with which to share this stuff and to grow with together. That's a wonderful thing. I'm very grateful for that. It's all I ever wanted, you know. What else is there? You know, I wanted love. I wanted family, that love of family, and I wanted that love of doing the thing that you love and it being useful in the world, you know? Yeah. So yeah, here's the thing. I've been experimenting with time travel. You know, in all my experiments with music and the power of music and what have you, you know, I realized there's a couple of things that can really like transport you back to another time. You could be walking through a supermarket, right? And you could be hit with a smell. Maybe some cologne. You get hit with some cologne and you hadn't smelled that smell since you were like that, since you were as tall as bubble-headed Bob Ross right here, right? And you're like, ooh, and suddenly you're transported through time and space back to that place. A smell can do that. But it's difficult to, you know, it's very difficult to, you can't be very specific and scientific with the smell. You can't, you know, it's difficult to find the smells, it's difficult to remember the smells, to locate the smells. There's another thing that does that. And that's music. You know? And we spoke about this, but it's true. You can hear a record if you haven't heard it for a while, and it will transport you right back to where you were when you first heard that record. You'll be feeling the feelings, you'll be seeing the sights, you'll be smelling the smells. You gotta be careful with that shit because like maybe you transport yourself to a, you know, like I always worry if like you were gonna teleport, you might teleport yourself in the middle of a wall. You know what I mean? And then you would die. That wouldn't be good. You know, and you could do that with music. You could teleport yourself perhaps to a place that you don't want to be. And then, you know, you could teleport yourself to the place. When you come back, you bring back what was there, or a lot of what was there. So you got to be careful. But I've been doing it deliberately. I did it when I was writing the Marcus Aurelius album, because there was a vibe I wanted. It was the vibe I had in 2004 when I was writing my first music, like my first kind of like full songs. I was doing everything myself. And it was a very special time. I had a very special kind of, it was free. I had this freedom. I had this, my first kind of cool apartment on my own that I liked. And I was going out on Saturday morning and I was going buying bootleg old secondhand records and sampling them and finding old drum breaks. And I made like all my early songs in a couple of weeks during this time. I What a Glorious Thing and Liverpool and London and all these songs that made up my first album. And there was something about that time. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was just going purely off instinct, and everything I touched was wonder. It was just turned to gold. You know that thing? I was just in a special place. And there was a special kind of innocence and joy and happiness and optimism about that place that I was in at that time. And I wanted to go back to that time because I wanted some of that magic for the Marcus Aurelius album. And I thought, what was I listening to then? And I was listening to this MF Doom album. So I put on the MF Doom album. And I closed my eyes. And next thing I knew, I was back there. And I could look around and I could feel, I could see the inside, the shape of the room that I used to live in. My memory is very bad normally. Everything's there, right? You know, everything's there, but you can't always access it. Perhaps your folder structure isn't as good as it could be. Perhaps your navigation isn't as good as it could be, you know? But when I did that, I was back there. I'd gone back there, and I was able to do what I wanted to do. I was able to kind of look around. I could see the shape of the room how it used to be, what my coffee table looked like, and where my piles of records were, and how my record player was, and that mixer, and all that type of stuff. And so I brought those vibes back with me. You know, I brought them back with me to my studio in downtown Los Angeles, and I infused the Marcus Aurelius album with those vibes and that's why Grateful to the Gods is so anthemic and glorious and joyful. And you know, that's what happened, and it works. So today, I wanted to do it again. You know, I wanted to do it again today because I'm finishing the Alan Watts album, and with this album, what I've done is I've done the whole thing, and I've left like 10% room on each song for some magic, for some sparkle, for a special final sort of source over the whole thing that will pull the whole thing together. And I knew that the inspiration for that source would lay in 1992, because 1992 was the peak of the one before the most recent one, last psychedelic swing. Those 7 years psychedelic to punk swings. It was the peak of the last psychedelic swing in 1992, I remember it. And my favorite band for the end of that summer was The Shaman. They were a band. I was 11 or 12, and they were a psychedelic rap, trance, dance, indie type group. And I loved them when I was like 11, 12. You know, and they had this album called Boss Drum. It had Terence McKenna talking on it. I didn't even know what that meant at the time. I didn't know what they were talking about. I just loved the music. I loved the feeling. It was a special feeling, and I know that we're about to enter this new psychedelic period, and I know that those vibes will be useful. And it's part of this idea, where I got this idea from, was Terence McKenna. He has that notion of the archaic revival, right? He has the notion of the archaic revival, where when a society gets to a certain point and it might be in a bit of trouble. So, you know, you just, without even like deliberately doing it, the society will start reaching back into the past to find something useful in the past that it can bring back into the present and you know, do and be useful. That's the archaic revival. So anyway, today I went back and I took that, I listened to that Shaman album, and it was the first time I listened to it since I was about 13. At the 12, like, I barely listened. I was really into it when I was like, that first time I heard it. And then next thing you know, the world changed, and it was all like Suede and Nirvana and Snoop Dogg and all that type of thing. Like overnight, the world switched vibes, you know? And so I went back and I listened to this album. And the first song on the album, the very first song, it blew my fucking mind. I didn't know what it meant at the time. The first song on the album, let me pull this up. It just blew my goddamn mind. Because the first song on the Shaman album, Boss Drum, which I time traveled with, let me find it. There you go. It's called Boss Drum. And the chorus goes, activate the rhythm that has always been within. Activate the rhythm that has always been within. And then, it's, oh, God damn you, Twitter, you just lost my thing. And then, it says, in the last verse of the first song on the album, last verse of the first song on the album, Boss Drum, self-explanatory, planetary information is the situation, with mystical rhythmic beats taking over and over and over. Like, all right, good. Moving with the sound, altering your consciousness, nevertheless, will gain you access to a techno-tribal, positively primal, shamanic, anarchistic, archaic revival. I was like, holy shit! It's like, god damn, Shaman! Literally, the first track on this album that I loved when I was like 11 was about the concept of the archaic revival, which I wouldn't understand or find out the meaning of until decades later, when I made an album called Time Wave with the ghost of Terence McKenna. I made an album called Time Wave, and that helped me to understand the concept of the archaic revival, and that led me to developing this theory of time travel, which I used to do an archaic revival on the Shaman, who were talking about the archaic revival. What the absolute fuck? This is The Archaic Revival by Akira the Don and Terence McKenna. And it explains that concept. Because maybe some of that went over your head because maybe I was just gibbering because I was so excited. But yeah. Welcome to the channel, new member Titan Lapitus. Welcome to level 1. We're very happy you're here. Barrel Roller, thank you for the super chat. Says Akira, can you re-upload Stop Thinking Mix 2? Is that gone? I didn't even know it was gone.
The way I think of the psychedelics,
Yeah, let me look into that.
they are catalysts to the imagination. They were back 100,000 years ago. The imagination, which was just this glimmering, this iridescence on the surface of ape cognition, was under the influence of the reciprocal feedback of self-reflection that is created by watching your own mind. Watching your own mind. Watching your own mind. Watching your own mind. Because it has suddenly become interesting, because it has suddenly been flooded by a psychoactive amine. That iridescence has been coaxed into language, art, architecture, music, poetry, the whole ball of wax. But now we know these things. We can uncover the secret of our origin. I'm very keen for the notion of what I call the archaic revival. And the archaic revival is this overarching metaphor that is the way for us to go to save our necks at this point. When a culture gets into trouble, instinctively what it does is it goes back through its own past until it finds a moment where things seem to make sense. And then it brings that moment forward into the present. The archaic revival brings that moment forward into the present. The archaic revival brings that moment forward into the present. The archaic revival brings that moment forward into the present. When medieval Christianity no longer made sense to a major percentage of the people of Western Europe, the intellectuals of that time instinctively reached backwards into the past, looking for a stable model, and finally they reached the golden age of Periclean Athens. And there they found Plato, Aristotle, the dramatists, and they created classicism. Classicism was brought to birth in the 1400s, 2,000 years after the death of Plato. We are the children of this classical revival, which we call the Renaissance. Our theories of law, our theories of government, our notion of justice, all drawn from classical Greek and Roman models, brought back from the dead 500 years ago by a bunch of Italian investment bankers who thought this was a good model to hang their civilization on. Bring that moment forward into the present. The archaic revival. Bring that moment forward into the present. The archaic revival. Bring that moment forward into the present. The archaic revival. Bring that moment forward into the present. The archaic revival. So we must now reach far back into time for a new cultural model. Our crisis is so great that we have to reach back to the high Paleolithic, to the moment immediately before the invention of agriculture and the creation of the dominator ego.
Make some noise for Brother Terrence McKenna.
Here at the Church of Meaning. Woo! Hey! That thing just changed without me even touching it. Wow, that was magical. Yo, make some noise for Terrence McKenna here at the Church of Meaning. That was Terrence McKenna introducing the concept of the archaic revival. That's what that was. Chill, Lisa. Lisa, chill. Thank you, friend. Yeah, well, how about that? Before we get into our ritualistic DJ set that we do, every time we hit 100 likes, we're at 93, so that's pretty soon. As soon as we hit 100 likes, we get a wonderful DJ set. I DJ just for you. Just for you, and I've been doing it every day for 21 days now. 21 days we've been doing this here. Well, not here. We were in Don Studios, downtown Los Angeles. Press F for Don Studios, downtown Los Angeles. F in the chat for downtown Los Angeles. You know, that feels like a long time ago. A galaxy far, far, far away. And now here we are here in the new Don Studios, because Don Studios is where the heart is. It's where I am, it's where you are. It's where we are together. That's the Church of Meaning. You know, that's us together. That's what we create, wherever we are in the world. We've been doing this for 21 days. 21 days. 21 days. 21 DJ sets. 21 epic conversations. God knows how many wave emojis. You know, God knows how many vibe emojis. We're here, and there's nowhere else I would rather be. Nowhere. And what I want to know today, brothers and sisters, so that we can do this beautiful ritual of ours, I want to know, in 2 words, 1 word, where you are. 2nd word, what would you do if you had the power to dream any dream you wanted to? 2 words, where you are, what you would do if you had the power to dream any dream you wanted to. Yo, shoot. We just crashed through that like barrier at the speed of sound. No only in Edmonton. If you could dream any dream you wanted to, you would be a wizard. Ryan Fu in Singapore says singularity. Alex Stack says Charlton, peace. Ambreeze Namar, happy birthday for yesterday, brother, says Medford, enlighten. Multiverse Media Space, I would be honored to dream with any of you. Well, that's what you're doing right now. That's what we're doing, isn't it an honor? It's an honor and a privilege. J. Ram said, Mira Loma, thrive. Andrea Goins, Charleston, love. Katie Smith, Michigan, sacrifice. Mike Bessis, Pittsburgh, learn. Christina. Cambridge, manifestation. Happy Robot, more Akira. Scott Livingston, Calgary. Mr. A, Los Angeles, dream of waking up. Whoa, that's epic. Imagine you could dream anything you wanted to, and you dreamed that you would wake up. Woo. Joshua Tran, Seattle. Oh, the chat just ran away from me. I can't see it anymore. Enlighten. Vim Fuego. Home run at secondhand music store and not need to turn a profit. I love that. Pushing forward. SC. Visit the pyramids. Hell, why not? Barrel roller. Denver. Trip. Open Pluso. Kicking in the door with. And the chat just scrolled away from me before I could finish reading that. Kicking open the door with meaning. Yo, kicking in the door, waving in the 4-4, and some meaning.
Akira.
He's got clout.
Oh shit. Oklahoma, God consciousness. Yeah, no small dreams here. God consciousness. Goddamn. Corrections. Barrel roller, Denver trip. We saw that one. Happy Robot 100 viewers. Go team. Mimi's in Brighton. Laughter. Shouts out to Brighton. I got family in Brighton, you know. Chris Lena, Boston, become self-actualized. Boom. We're working on that, right? We're working on that right now. Open Pluto, Milwaukee, normalcy. Ooh, what is that? Cindy Bailey, Merino Valley, Cosmos. Epic. Yeah. Scott Livingston, Shaman. Andrew, Toronto, Dream. Chris, Utah, visualize my transformation to be a better person. I think you can do that right now, and I think maybe you are. What's cool about a lot of these is there's so many of these are things that you could all be doing right now, and I suspect that you are. I suspect you are. What would you do if you were God? Maybe you already know, because you already know you are. You're getting after it. Getting after it. Chris, Utah. Small in Australia. Dream, I'm watching the quarantine stream. What you would do if you had the power to dream any dream you wanted to, you would be on the quarantine stream. Ooh, the whole family just came upstairs. What's going on? What's going on, family? What up, Hercules? You got to go to bed. Hey, Hercules. 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 Come here. I've got a question for you. I wonder. Go back here. I'm asking you a question. Hercules. What would you do if you had the power to dream any dream you wanted to? What did you say? He wished tacos rained out the air. Dream big, my guy. Dream big, my boy. Biological bootloader, Colorado, cleric. Ben, Texas, love. Pedro, Perth, Australia, I'd invent mind-blowing inventions. Nice. Is it raining? Oh, it's pouring down with rain. So, yes, the family just ran upstairs and ran out onto the roof. They're going to bring stuff in. What's out there? My kettlebell's out there. It suddenly got very, very crazy up here in Don Studios. And I've lost track of where I was. Anyway, diamonds in the chat. We got diamonds in the chat. We got tacos in the chat. Cindy Bailey says, hell yes, tacos. Nice. Look, there's all these tacos in the chat. Watch out for that water. See? Tacos in the chat. Tacos in the chat. Have you seen the low... the chat just keeps moving before I can read it. There's lots of tacos, lots of rain clouds, meaning emojis. See? It's exciting times. You got anything you want to say to the people before you depart for slumber? He said he's going to do a little temporary by 5. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. He said sleep 5. Sweet dreams, Hercules. Yeah. No one can hear you, Herc. We're going to have to get another mic for Herc. You're going to have to get him like a lapel mic. So you can always hear Hercules. Yeah! I wonder what you would do if you had the power to dream any dream you wanted to. Ooh, 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 ooh. Baby. Yo, that instrumental's great, right? I'm so glad it happened that way. I wrote most of the music to that years ago before the Meaning Wave stuff for a song that was going to be on the third album that I never made because I realized I wasn't smart enough and wise enough to make it yet. And the song that was originally on it, I was like moaning about the class system and the monarchy and stuff, you know, which is all well and good, but one of the best Twitter handles I've ever seen is someone's called Orwell, as in George Orwell, and Good, G-U-E-E, G-O-O-D-E. It's a very good name. Orwell and Good. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're going to do a set. We're going to do a set! Make some damn noise for your damn self. We're going to do that international high five. We now know where everyone is. I almost forgot that aspect of the thing. We're going to do that international high five. We're going to cock back. We're going to aim. We're going to aim right in front of us. You know, we're going to aim right in front. And we're going to do that now. 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo. All right, baby. We ready? Hey, thank you, House Palmer, for the super chat. Says, very, very nice arranged emoji situation. We've got a blue heart wave, meaning Sunday 420. Yeah, it's 420 all month. Damn, Rona. Rona really put the dampener on the 420. Everyone was all gassed up. Like last year, they're like, ooh, next year it's going to be 420 for a whole month. It's going to be 420 for a whole month. They were like, oh, we're going to be lit all month. Nah, you're going to be indoors all month, motherfucker. And we got shit to do. It's a state of mind, you know? It's a state of mind. That's what it is. It's a state of mind. And, you can have that all the time. You can be there all day, you know? You can have it. You can have it if you really want. I'm going in blind. I don't even know what the first track's going to be. I'm just going to launch. Are you ready? We're just going to launch into that Sunday session. It's the Church of Meaning. Oh, what a wonderful feeling. Raise your hands to the ceiling and say, hallelujah.
You Lonely. I search to find the love within.
It's done, it's good.
Yo, this goes out to Pedro. Happy birthday, you epic creature. Bow.
done is good.
your hands in the air, baby. Put your hands to the ceiling. Oh, what a beautiful feeling. It's the church of meaning. Put them hands to the ceiling and say, Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Now the third function of a mythological tradition is to validate and maintain a certain moral order. Now these moral orders greatly differ from one society to another. For example, the requirements of a primitive hunting community are very, very different from the primitive planting community. What is required of the young men and women is in each case quite different. Likewise, in a complex society of differentiated tasks with professional doctors, medical men, astronomers, scientists, governing people, trading people, all of these coordinated in one society, we have a quite different social problem, quite different moral problem from that of a simple primitive community. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in the way that culture wants. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in the way that culture wants it to. And so there is this variation from society to society in terms of the social order. Now some of these social orders are extremely ruthless and fierce in their requirements and extremely narrow in their demands. Individuals may be thus divorced, separated, so to say, from their own nature. Read some of the descriptions in the anthropological works of the primitive initiation rites. What's done to the young people in some primitive societies in order to test their courage, in order to integrate them in the social group. Now most societies are extremely dogmatic and fierce in their integration of the individual. The individual is born as a separate entity. He is carved up, so to say, and made to fit into a pattern that the society requires. It doesn't require a total man, it requires a part man. Not an individual, but a dividual. Someone who has been divided up and put into a notch. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in a way that culture wants to. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in a way that culture wants to. This happens in the most primitive societies already. Nature produces this wonderfully rich being, full of possibilities. The society, and you cannot blame society, requires a certain specific limited type. It's got to have that, otherwise it can't exist. And so the individual is, so to say, carved in shape, scarified, his teeth knocked out, his body is changed, so that he'll know, I'm a member of this group, not that group. He must be shaped. He must be made to react in the way that culture wants. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in the way that culture wants.
The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in a way that culture wants him to. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in a way that culture wants him to. Yeah.
Yo, what's up? This is Treasure Meaning. Put your hands to the ceiling. Say, oh, what a glorious feeling. Hallelujah! Damn, baby. Quarantine Street. Right here, right now, exclusive for you.
In
You.
keeping the person is removed, so to say, from his own nature. From his own nature. From his own nature. His own nature. His own nature.
Make some goddamn noise for yourself. Yo! Sunday night is the Church of Meaning on the quarantine stream, and like Journey said, do not stop believing. You definitely shouldn't do that. And don't stop dreaming, baby. You're dreaming of a new world right now. We're doing that together. That was the quarantine stream. That was the Sunday session. That was the Church of Meaning. That was the set. That was a beautiful, soulful set, freestyle just for you. That was fun. I was writing that shit by the seat of my pants. I was. I bought all these records that I bought in. There was something weird that happened, and none of them worked. So that whole time, I was like wanting to play certain things and couldn't. They didn't work, you know. So that was cool. I was in the danger zone for the whole time. Did you feel it? Did you feel it? You didn't, did you? You just felt good. You felt cozy. You felt cool. You felt good. I know you felt good. I wasn't sharing no anxieties with you. I was keeping that shit to myself. I was keeping it groovy. Because I know that no matter what goes on, there's always a way to keep things moving. You know what I mean? All of this shit could blow up and we could still entertain. We could still do something. We could still keep it rocking. Still keep it rocking. Bap, 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 bap. Yeah. Yo, thank you to everyone who's logged in. Thank you to everyone who dropped super chats during that thing. You are very much appreciated. I spoke with the internet provider. Well, I wrote my letter earlier. We're looking into getting a business line in this place so we can get high speed business internet and we can get a really smooth stream. We can start getting HD streams up in here. So your contributions are all very much appreciated. I spoke with my boy about like what kind of computer I need to deliver a really dope stream. He's talking about some kind of PC. A PC? I've been on the dark side for a while, you know what I mean? But people are giving me informations about certain PC builds in order to deliver a higher quality quarantine stream that you deserve. So yeah, thank you to everyone. Katie Smith, thank you. Don C, new member, welcome. Katie Smith, new member, welcome. Titan Lab, it's Titan Iapetus. If it's Iapetus is like, that's where I was born, baby. That's my hometown. You know what I mean? That's the place we came from. Shouts out to Iapetus. Shouts out to you, Titan Iapetus. Yeah, it's gotta be, because it's one of Titan's moons. That's the place where we came from, baby. Welcome to level 1. Barrel Roller, thank you for the super chat. I'll look into seeing that Stop Thinking 2. I don't know what happened to that. Maybe it got yeeted by the algorithms. I don't know. If it did, I'll put it on the Patreon. House Palmer and the YouTube member section. House Palmer, thank you for the super chat. Sunday 420 Gas. Bradford White, thank you for the super chat. Says thank you. Brad Hexon is a new member. Welcome, a new member. All the new members, you get that. Bow. Yeah, we love you. Xhammer134. What a name. Got a question, says, what's your favorite 80s style anime? Also, thanks for the different meaning wave and lo-fi music. It's really helped me through bad times and now. Well, it is my honor. It is my great honor to be of use in your life. It is a privilege and a joy. And as for that question, favorite 80s style anime? That's like so much. That's like, that's that golden age, that's that golden age of anime. That's when like Golgo 13, that shit was getting down, you know what I mean? It's like when Dominion Tank Police was being born. It's when like the early Appleseed tanks. It's like the early bubblegum crisis stuff, you know what I mean? It's when Akira happened, for God's sake. My namesake occurred in that period. But I would say, and you're seeing it in the artwork for the mixes right now, one of my favorites really was always Urusei Yatsura. I love Urusei Yatsura. I used to get those on VHS cassette tape. You know, I used to save up my paper round money when I was doing a paper round. I used to save up my paper round money to buy Urusei Yatsura VHS tapes. You know, and now she adorns the mixes. You know, so I got a special place in my heart for that stuff. But you know, that whole period, I love that whole period, man. And if anyone wants to share stuff like that with me, then please do. I put a call out for assistance yesterday. On the Discord channel, there's a channel called Assignments. And sometimes I post assignments in there for like you guys to like go do an assignment. You know what I mean? Like in Inspector Gadget when he gets the piece of paper and it's going to explode in 3 seconds, so he has to read that shit, then go do it. You know, and because we're getting so ridiculously hyper-productive now, we're doing a mix every day. And then I'm turning those things into a cool single mix. I take the audio out, I master it, make it all nice, render that as a download. You can get that if you're a member of the channel or a patron. You can download all those, and they go up as a video on their own. And they all have to have, you know, a cool visual. So I'm up till like 6:30 in the morning every day just doing that, and I've got albums to make and stuff as well. So I need some help, man. So if anyone's got any, you know, can help with like sourcing cool visuals, like just like last night I spent like 3 hours trying to find like a DVD rip of like Urusei Yatsura, because it's just so you can't legally buy that shit. You actually can't. It's very difficult. So like if you want to find cool shit like that, you know what I'm about, you know what I dig that gravy like 80s 90s anime stuff, like early 3D animation, you know, wavy stuff. So if you want to go out there and find some wavy stuff in DVD Blu-ray quality and send me that, you can do it on the Discord. You can DM it to me on the Discord or leave it in the answers to that assignment. You can leave it there. You know, and that's like, I don't know, downloads of whole movies, or if you want to isolate a cool loop or anything like that. Any material for the visualization of mixes right now would be really helpful. Because, yeah, I'm currently doing more stuff than I have time to do, so it means I'm like getting way less sleep than I should be. I did like 4 hours again last night. You know? And I want to finish this Alan Watts album, god damn it. Yeah! So that's your assignment. Small in Australia says, what length of clips are you looking for? You know, anything. Like, if you look at the mixes, that's often like, just like a fucking cool loop. Just a really cool loop, you know? A really cool loop can be enough, you know? So, you know, whatever, you know, just find some cool, groovy stuff. Sometimes it's like, you know, when I'm doing these album visuals, like the Gary Vee one, I spent all week doing that, and that had so much material in it, you know? So much material, and it was really fun. It was really cool, but, you know, and then some of the things are more simple. So, yeah. Sunday! Dan Castle, new member, welcome to The Wave. Welcome, Dan Castle. Thank you for being here. What else? Who else is here? We got Pedro Katz. Thank you for the super chat. Pedro Katz said, may the Logos be with you. Thanks for all the celebrations. Yeah, Logos is definitely with us over here at Meaning Wave HQ. This is the Church of Meaning, and we are, you know, we're mainlining that Logos. We're mainlining that stuff like it was smack and we were Scottish in the 80s. You know what I mean? Shouts out to all my Scottish people, especially those who were around in the 80s when it was truly, truly wavy. Joel Freeman says, please sleep, bro. Yeah, I do intend to. We're going to work it out, you know, it's been a transition. You know, we went from 0 to 100 on some real shit on this daily quarantine streaming thing, you know, and that's important to do, obviously. Like, it brings the community together. We're all here. It's dope, right? It's awesome. You know, and like, I couldn't not do it now. What would you do with yourselves? Huh? What would you do? It sucks. So I've got to do that. I've got to keep these mixes and things moving. And so I've just got to streamline the things, streamline stuff. You know, I've got to find a graphic designer and with some help with editing and things of that nature, and we'll get it cracking. I'm still setting up the studio. That's still going on. Tomorrow we put up the first of the acoustic panels over there today. Tomorrow we're going to put up all the rest of the acoustic panels because I've got a deadline of Tuesday to finish the Alan Watts album and get all that all cracking, you know. And it's very difficult, like, you know, you get used to your own purpose-built studio and the way things sound, and you can sing and record and make all this noise, and then you're in the crib and it's very different. And everything sounds completely different in here. It's very difficult to mix the music because it just sounds so weird. So I'm getting used to all that, you know? Getting used to all that. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to do, but we're doing it. We're moving through it. And it's a beautiful thing, you know? It's a beautiful thing. Powered by meaning. and you guys. So yeah, I'm sweating my dick off up in here right now. But that's cool, man. That's cool, man. This is the wave. It's Sunday. It's Sunday, man. It's a beautiful Sunday to be alive. It's the Church of Meaning. We're here. We're here. We did it. We just did that cool set, you know? So yeah, thank you for being here. I'm going to get off soon. I'm going to get off in a second. I'm going to go have a cold shower, then come up here and execute some mixes and stuff. And if I'm lucky, I might finish that Manly P. Hall song. Ooh, did I just say that? Ooh, shit, did I just say that? Man, I didn't even mean to say that. That just fell out of my face. Ooh. Brad Hexam says, sweet groovy moves during that set, Akira. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much, brother. Yo! I was cracking with Old Town. Someone said, Old Town, that's awesome. What happened with Old Town? Is it good news? We like good news. We like good news over here. I can't see the... Oh, my computer's crashing. Don't crash, baby. Don't... Oh, whatever. Okay, fine. I can't do it. I can't do it. The computer is crashing. It did very well tonight, I feel. How was the stream quality? How did it go? Was there any lagging or anything like that? It seemed okay on my side. Also, the second camera didn't fall down because I fixed it. You know what I'm always talking about? Like, incremental improvements, right? Bit by bit, day by day. Just get shit a little bit better every day, you know? That's what we did today. We got in a fixed camera. It's a fixed. We can move it around. If I jump up and down a lot, it won't fall off like it did yesterday. You can get this nice view of here. You know, so that's pretty cool. Hey, look how much I'm sweating. Yo. Damn, son. That was a workout. You know, you ain't got to worry about your workouts if you're getting your quarantine stream cardio in every day. You know what I mean? This is keeping us regulated. Sheila D says major lag on my end. Oh, shit. Oh, well. Well, like I said, you know, we're looking into getting a business line in here. So hopefully that will help. I mean, it will help. We're currently running, the upload speed is 5 meg, and apparently you need 25 minimum for like a slightly smooth stream. So it's amazing we've been able to do what we've been able to do, frankly. And we will look back on these times, brothers and sisters, and we were like, oh, do you remember when the quarantine stream was rocking and it was like, it was so lo-fi. You know, it was so lo-fi, it looked like shit. People will be like, I miss those days. People always say that, all right? People always miss the thing. I remember when the last Alan Watts album came out, and a bunch of people were like, oh, I like the old Watts waves way better. You know, not a few people. There's always a couple people say like that. And like, now it's like, I see messages and it's all like, oh, that, like, I love that, like, that particular Watts wave. That was like the shit. Everything that is someone's the shit. Every moment is someone's the moment. Always, you know, but not me, man, because I keep it moving. I'm in this moment, always. I'm in the moment. And I think it's important to be in the moment. In the moment, there's no fear, there is no anxiety, there is only now, there is only love, there is only this, and this is the Church of Meaning. And it truly is a beautiful feeling to be with you on this day, April 5th, 2020, year of our Lord, greatest year to be alive in human history, and we're here together. You know? Ain't that beautiful? So yeah, this has been Akira done. This has been the quarantine stream on a Sunday. We're going to get out of here. If you want to support the wave, you can become a channel member. Shouts out to everyone who already has. You can download all the mixes on there and get the albums and have cool emojis and stuff. You can become a patron if you like on Patreon. All the links are in the bio. If you want to make a one-time donation, there's a PayPal link where you can do that. You can download the music on Bandcamp. You can follow the playlist on Spotify. You can smash that like, you can spread that link, you can high five your goddamn self because you're a bad motherfucker and I appreciate you. That's what you can do, baby. You can go join that Discord and you can carry on chatting with all your homies, you know? You can go over the Discord right after here and you can put on a mix and you can all listen to that and party like a gang of cool funsies. That's what you can do. You totally can. Let's dim the lights. All right, Wave Tribe, Wave Gang, meaning tribe. Let's close our eyes and say a little prayer. Hey, hey, hey. Wave Father, blessings, 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 blessings. So many blessings. I could unroll every piece of toilet paper being hoarded by the greedy, and I could write down all those blessings, but there wouldn't be a room. There wouldn't be room to write out all those blessings, Lord. For so many blessings have you bestowed upon this child of yours here and these children of yours here who are watching this thing and are, closing their eyes and putting their hands together in respect right now, We are grateful for these blessings. We are grateful for the ancestors who came before us and made it so that we could have this beautiful, beautiful time, this beautiful, beautiful miracle in which we dwell here on this most auspicious day of our Lord, April 5th, 2020 AD. Ain't nowhere I'd rather be than right here with all these bad motherfuckers, So thank you very much. We are mad appreciative. Shouts out to the ancestors all day. Shouts out to the creator all day. Shouts out to the galaxy and all of the beautiful things within it. We are grateful, and we will stay grateful, and we will be deserving of these blessings. Yes, we will. We will take advantage of these blessings. Yes, we will. We will not stumble. We will not fail. We will not doubt, and we will not question. We shall go forth, and we shall be mighty. By Jove, we shall. Amen. Woo! Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Yo, make some noise for you down south, baby. It's time for me to get out of here and get back to work. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be dropping a new mix. Very sick mix tomorrow. We'll be dropping at 1 p.m. PST like we always do every day, 1 p.m. PST. There'll also be a new edition tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to start doing an extra... Not only will there be a quarantine stream every day, not only will there be a DJ mix at 1 p.m. every day, there's going to be something else tomorrow and then every day thereafter. We're stepping it up a gear, another gear. We're going up another level. Why? Because we have this opportunity to do so. And to squander it would be ridiculous. And we're not going to squander it. We're going to go harder. We're going to go forth. We're going to be mighty. That's the thing. Thank you for being here. I've been Akira the Don. You're a bad motherfucker and I appreciate you. Time for the international bye five. We've got no Hercules to do it, so I'll do it. 3, 2, 1. Bye. Goodbye, you sweet thing.